Go ahead, folks.
To see those two guys come up big, Copeland and Gill today, what's that mean to you?
I'm just so happy for them. I mean, people realize two guys that go through major surgeries, back surgery, and the injury that Anton went down, and to see him just really explode. You know, I'm just so happy for them because I know what a relief it is, how exciting it is for them, and they deserve it. They've worked every day. They've struggled without any groaning and griping. They just have stayed with it, and so hopefully this is the start of the beginning, right?
Is it a relief for you too to see those guys?
Yes.
Like
you know, Seamus said 20 assists. I said, well, we finally made some shots. You know, you do get an assist. You know, when you get a wide open shot and miss it, you don't get the assist. So yes, it was a relief. It was, you know, Ken Pavelka asked me. He said, "Is this what you hope this team can be? Is it, you know, maybe Glenn or James doesn't have a great night, but the other guys pick up?" I said, "This is what this team has to be. It's what we haven't had, and that's what the depth is that we've talked about all year. Because the depth has got quality and can make plays." And I also want to say, I really like Brian's team. North Dakota is a Brian Jones. I don't call him Brian Jones, right? I call him other stuff. But I really like his team. I'm impressed with them. I think that they're very scary offensively. They're an athletic team. He's got drivers, shooters, and Evan Taylor did a tremendous job on Crandall in the first half. I don't think people realize how tough he is to guard one-on-one, and we were able to. We had some guys helping him too to shrink the floor, but Evan really did a great job, on him. And you can't keep him forever. He still gets 13 in the second half or whatever it was, but that's a good basketball team. You can see why they won the Big Sky last year, and you can see that why they're one of the top 2 or 3 teams in the Big Sky this year, and so it was a good win.
After what this team went through at St. John's, to have this kind of across-the-board offensive game, how much of a needed thing was that just for confidence?
Yeah, it's just, eventually you figure there's going to be a return to a mean, and we're going to be okay, but at the same time, you don't know, and so I'm really happy for those two guys to bust out, and I'm looking forward to other guys, getting a better rhythm and our whole operation getting better. So, especially on offense, I thought we were solid defensively, and to hold these guys to 70 is not that easy when they averaged, 48 in the second half of the first 3 games.
Glenn was really buzzing around early, like the first 10 minutes, then he got that second foul. Is the foul thing a little concern of him?
Can be, yeah, and he's fouled before. We've had other games with him in foul trouble. Yeah. And so, but Glenn is involved in plays, so he's going to get fouls.
Right.
I'm not going to address it only from a fact of, okay, what can we eliminate? Like we talked in the first half on turnovers. So Glenn pushes off. That was just he was a little bit tired. He didn't think of his second option, careless play. We have a layup, and Isaiah Roby holds this guy off, foul, turnover, right. And we missed 2 points. That's a triple header there. And so we had a moving screen or 3 seconds on a layup too, and we just have to eliminate those careless ones.
Gill's obviously a 3-point shooter, but what's the green light situation with Copeland? Does he have free reign on 3-point shooting, or is what?
Yeah, I haven't said anything to him yet. He's worked really, really hard. I kind of follow the numbers. Like we have, imagine that you would earn a license to shoot the 3. So we have different drills we do. And his numbers are comparable to guys I let shoot the 3. They're not the top. They're not where Palmer and Anton can be and Jack can be and Thomas and Glenn, right? But there's still enough to look like he can go out and shoot between 35 and 38% on the year. And that warrants that's an above average shooter. If the Division I average 35%, and you shoot 50% at 33, I'll let him shoot it. It's just, obviously missing those first 9, you just kind of go, oh boy. But like I told him against St. John's, Isaac, you're on the back of the rim now. It's only a matter of time before they're, everything was short early, and now you're on the back of the rim. They're going to go, and certainly they did in a big way.
What was it like after the St. John's game, just in the locker room? How'd you guys see the guys respond after that and in practice for this game?
I think they felt like they were out tough. They were mentally and physically and emotionally brutalized, and we deserved it. You know, best thing in the world would be for us to get another crack at those guys down in Orlando. Best thing in the world. I just said that. I mean, we analyze the best thing in the world, but it would be great for this team to get another crack at it.
Thomas Allen hurt.
Yeah, Thomas's tailbone that he fell on. You know, he wasn't able to practice for St. John's, but we felt like if we needed him, and we got 2 fouls on a whole bunch of guys early, so we played him against St. John's, even though he wasn't quite ready. And then he tried to practice yesterday and really didn't practice well, so I just shut him down. We shut him down today, we'll shut him down tomorrow, and then see if we can get him ready for Orlando. But that was an injury, not anything else.
Kind of a good time to have a little bit of a break after 4 games, kind of right after.
Yeah, catch your breath for a day, and then get back to business. And then you got such a big stretch after that that you know, you want to be fresh and ready going into that.
Anything else for Coach?
Thank you.
Thanks.